What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Vlog Palace. This is vlog number 2. The Yankees season begins. Guys, the Yankees season begins tonight. They're playing against San Francisco Giants. It starts tonight at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Time on Netflix. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this game. I've been looking forward to this whole season to start. I know the MLB already started, but the Yankees starts tonight. Talk about expectation. Talk about what they've done in off seasons or what other teams have done in the off season. Now, from what I've been hearing, because I listen to a lot of ESPN Radio New York, I listen to WFEN New York, and I take a lot of their opinions. Like, I have never, I'm a Yankee fan. I have never been into this season as much as I did with any other seasons. Like, there's two guys that I used to listen to on WFEN Radio. Their show, the guys were BT and Sal, Brandon Tierney and Sal Licata. They used to have a show on WFEN, and now, whatever, they got let go, and they got their own thing. They're doing their own thing on YouTube now. But those were the guys, if I ever wanted to know about baseball, or if I want to know about Yankees or the Mets, those were the guys I would listen to. And they're the reasons, I know maybe most of you guys know who they are, especially the people in New York. Those two are the reasons what made me really be into baseball more than ever. Like, I looked forward to seeing this off season, even though it was a slow off season. There was not too much signings right away. It was very slow, but I was still into it. I wanted to see what the Yankees were gonna do. I wanted to see what the Mets were gonna do, and they were these two guys, BT and Sal, the reasons why they made me get into this season. And the reason why I like them so much is because the way they talked about baseball was like they were talking like an actual fan, like me, like everybody, like regular people. They weren't being like too political. They weren't being so overly nice on certain things that they shouldn't. It was just straight up fans talking about, or if you move Judge here, or if you move Soto here, you would put somebody here, you would put somebody here, or you make this trade to make, who's a better fit. That's how they were talking. That's why I love them, and I miss them very much. But I do listen to their YouTube podcast that they got going on, BT Unleashed, the Sal Licata Show. If you guys haven't listened to it or don't know about it, check it out. They're really great at what they do. And but yeah, the Yankee season starts tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Let's talk in this off season. Now, they've been worried about running it back, with the Yankees running it back. Like, if you want to be too literal, they're not really running it back, right? Like, they got like guys like Ryan Weathers. They got him from the Marlins. They got Angel Chivelli, if I'm saying this right. He's a right-handed pitcher. They got him from the Rockies. So they're not literally running it back, but overall, so the battings from 1 to 9, they're running it back. Obviously, the starting rotation, you're getting Garrett Cole back. Okay, he wasn't pitching last year, so you're not really running it back. But overall, you're running it back. You re-signed Cody Bellinger. You got Trent Grisham back. You re-signed Paul Blackburn. A lot of these were one-year deals. I did like the Adman Rosario signing. I think he's a decent player. He's very fast, so he could, he's a good average hitter. Not a home run hitter, but he's a good contact hitter. He's okay on the defensive side. But other than that, they didn't really do nothing. All they did was, the big signing was re-signing Cody Bellinger, which I always believed that they were going to get. But they were just not going to go for the 7-year deal or 8-year deal that he was asking for. And that was just not going to happen on any team. So I'm happy they got him back. And obviously, you see in the Mets side, they really changed the entire roster, which some would say, like Sal Licata would say, they needed to, and I guess, and we could have seen that happening. But as far as the Yankees now, they got their, obviously Judge is Judge. Most likely Trent Grisham is going to be a leadoff hitter that a lot of people don't agree with. And the only thing with the Trent Grisham thing is when you're given, I don't know if the Yankees expected him to sign that qualifying offer, which was going to be, 22, 23 mil a year. But it was just a one-year deal. But they could have used that money and get like a guy like a Bo Bichette that BT was saying on his show that would have been perfect. Bo Bichette would have probably been a leadoff hitter along with Judge, and then number 3 would be Bellinger, number 4 would be Stanton. But hey, they got him, whatever, they got him back. They think that they're going to probably get same amount of production that he did last year going in, to this season, or maybe even a little better, which I doubt it. I think he's not going to have that good of a year. Just watching the spring training, how he's been playing, hasn't been playing well. And but I think that overall, the Yankees just had a quiet off season that we not normally, as a Yankees fan, to see. Like we expected a little bit more, like a Bo Bichette or like a Suarez, Ranger Suarez, signings like that, or even a couple of hitters to be adding. I never expected them to get Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker was going to ask for too much. Mets made more sense, obviously with the money aspect, but anyway, ended up going with the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz went to the Dodgers, so Dodgers just keep loading up every year. Hey, if they could do it, they're gonna do it. But as far as the Yankees, it was just a weird off season. I don't know. Maybe they just thought that they really had a good team last year. They really believed in the team they had last year. Just now this year, Garrett Cole's coming back, which I'm very excited. And the pitching rotation, I think it's the best rotation in the league, to be honest. And I don't think it's even that close. If we get Garrett Cole back like he was before, along with Max Fried, Carlos Rodon, but from my understanding, if I don't remember, if I'm correct, I'm not too sure. Carlos Rodon won't be starting this season pitching. I think he's hurt. So I don't know how long he's going to be hurt for. I know Anthony Volpe's the same. He's hurt, which is fine. They're going to come back, and but think of that. You got Garrett Cole, whether he's going to be 1 or 2, Max Fried 1 or 2, and Carlos Rodon will be your number 3. Or if we get the same pitching like we did last year, Cam Schlittler, like he did last year against the Red Sox in the playoffs, who knows? He could probably be our number 3. Carlos Rodon will be our number 4. And I don't know who will be the number 5. Maybe it'll be Will Warren. Who knows? But that's a championship pitching rotation. Now, as far as the batting, from 1 to 9, it's not really a championship. It's not even a championship type of team. Maybe a World Series. I don't know, or AL or ALCS. That we could probably get to that far, but. Listen, we won 94 games last year. We were tied first with the Blue Jays in the division, so I don't know. Let's see how far that this team will be going. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a very interesting year. I want to see how my man Judge is doing. That's the guy right there, Aaron Judge. So let's see how everything turns out. From what I've been hearing, that our bullpen is elite. Obviously, pitcher rotation is elite, and as far as the batting, that's what we got. We got the same batting as we did last year. Hopefully, guys like, I don't know, from what I'm hearing from BT and Michael K, Ben Rice. I never really don't know how Ben Rice plays. I don't know if he's a home run hitter. I don't know if he's a contact hitter or all around. I understood that he's a first baseman, but he could play the catching, but they prefer him to play first base. And BT and Michael K said that he's going to have a breakout year. He's going to have a great year. He's going to be having a way better year than he did last year. So I'm hoping for it. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't really seen that much of him for me to say no or yes, whatever. So I'm looking forward to see that. So with that being said, that was the Yankees off season. So let's see how it's gonna turn out. From what I'm hearing about Ryan Weathers, and I've been seeing him pitch in the spring training. He's been good. He's been really good. So let's see how he's gonna be in the season with everybody healthy, of course. So let's see. So I want to have a prediction. So in this Yankees season, so Yankees won 94 games last year, tied first with the Blue Jays for the division. I predict the Yankees don't have 100 wins. And the reason why I say that is because I look at the whole entire American League. I don't think Seattle's going to have a year like they did last year. I don't think Cal Raleigh's going to have a 60 home run. So I think there's going to be a little setback with Seattle. I think the team to really pay attention is Detroit Tigers, with obviously Screwball and Valdez. So that's a good 1-2 punch on that team. And I think they still got their same hitters, same sort of about the same team. So Detroit is the team to look out for. But honestly, guys, I think that the only threats to the Yankees this season is pretty much the team that's in their division. I think that's the toughest division going into the season. My opinion. Just a simple fact that you see what the Orioles did in offseason. They obviously got Pete Alonso, and then I think they got a 1 or 2 pitching. I think one from Tampa, if I'm not mistaken. He's a good pitcher. They had a setback last year. I think they're going to be good this year. Blue Jays, they lost Boba Chet, but is that a big deal? I think it could be. He's a great player, but they were making their run in the postseason without him. But they added Dylan Cease, who's an ace that they got from the Padres. And you see Boston made their moves. They added a few players like Wilson Contreras, who I wanted the Yankees to get, because I think he's a solid first base and a good hitter. But you see Boston made moves, and Tampa is just whatever. Tampa's Tampa. But the division overall is a tough division, and I think that's Yankees. Those are the teams as Yankees the biggest threat, and then probably the Tigers. Rest of the American League, I'm not worried about it. I think we could beat every single one of them, and I think we're gonna get a lot more wins in the AL than we're gonna do in the NL. I think NL is a little bit more deeper, but I do believe we're gonna win the division. My opinion, my prediction: the Yankees are gonna have 100 wins this season. They're gonna win the division. And I do believe we're going to go to the World Series. I really do. I think this year is going to be the year. I believe obviously, if everyone's healthy, I think the pitcher rotations will step up. I think they're all going to be healthy in the playoffs. You're going to have Cole, Fried, Schlittler, Rodon. These guys are going to be healthy. I think the batting, I think going into the playoffs, I think we're going to see a bit adjustment in the starting batting and then the batting rotations, where I believe the Yankees are going to see Trent Grisham, see how he's going to play in the first 30 games of the season. If he's not going to produce, if he's going to produce the same like he did in the spring training, which I have the numbers here, 41 at-bats, batted about 171 average, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, 7 hits. And he all of a sudden he gets to start over Jason Dominguez, who had a great spring training. He batted 49 times, averaged 347, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. But we all know why Trent Grisham's starting, because when you're paying the guy $22 million a year, you're gonna start the guy. But I think they're gonna see how he's gonna be. They're going to see how he's going to be in the first 30 games. If he's not going to produce like he did last year, at least last year, or even a little better, if he's not going to produce that, then I think he's gonna be come off the bench, and they're gonna call up Jason Dominguez, which I want. I like Dominguez. I think he's a good, decent player. I think he's getting better, and obviously the spring training he was good. So let's see. But that's my prediction, and I think we're gonna go to a World Series. I think we're gonna win 100 wins, 100 games, and we're gonna win the division, and we'll see how And I think we're gonna have a good year. I think Stanton is gonna have a good, solid year. I believe that he's gonna give us like 110, 120 games this year. I think he's gonna have about 25. No, I say 30 to 35 home runs this year. So I think he's gonna have a great year. I think Ben Rice, according to Michael K and BT, I'm gonna go with them. I think he's gonna have a good year. I think Judge is gonna have 50 plus home runs again. I think Cody Bellinger's gonna have a solid year, and I think the pitching. I think they're gonna be elite this year. I really do. I think Schlittler's gonna be a great pitcher this year, and I hope we don't get one of those pitchers like Luis Gil. One year he was great, the next year he was not that great, obviously due to injuries. But this is how the pitching is. It's really hard to be consistent. But I think Schlittler's gonna be good. I think Cole, you give him some time, maybe at least half of the season, he's going to get back to his normal self. And then Max Fried's going to be what we expect him to be, ace. So that's my prediction. So what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. What's your prediction for the Yankees this season? Comment below. I would really like to know what your opinions are. And let's see, man. I can't wait. Yankee season's about to start. I'm very excited. And with that being said, I want to show what I have going on here. So I got the Aaron Judge jersey, got this shirt, a hat. I got a shirt here, a couple of, a little bit collections, which I haven't been getting too much of the Yankees. I'm just starting to get into it now. I'm not like the way I had on my Knicks stuff on my vlog #1. But like this jersey I had about 6-7 years ago. Is a real authentic jersey. The numbers are stitched up, obviously no names. You got the little extension type of jersey. These are like what the real players wear. I bought this about $285 or $300 on the MLB.com. This is a real jersey. I love it. Aaron Judge. I also got this 3 years ago when he hit the 62 home runs. These are all Judge, no juice. I like this. I like this shirt. I got this 2 or 3 years ago. All Rise. You see right there, All Rise. For the real home run king. I think it's a good looking shirt. It's sick. And I got this shirt right here. It's like an American flag, American star flag, Yankees on it. I bought this ball with that bat 2 years ago at a game, the Yankees versus the Dodgers it was, and the Yankees lost that game. But I ended up getting this for my son. It's a soft ball with the bat as well. It came with the bat, so he loves playing with this. He enjoys this very much. I just bought this bat about 1 month ago. Also Yankees at a Dick's Sporting's good. My son loves this. I'm trying to get my son to be into the baseball. And he's starting to learn how to hold it. So he's holding it really well. So he just got to learn how to swing. But he's still little. So let's see. And then that shirt right there, that one I had about 4 or 5 years ago. It looks like an old picture, like an old shirt. Because the way the color is, but it's actually a baseball, like a dirty baseball. And the Yankee logo. I like that shirt a lot. And this hat right here, this hat I had since 2009 when they won the World Series. But I kept it very clean, I've washed it probably a few times, but I rarely wear it. Got a World Series in the back. So I had this hat since 2009. So I was hoping, obviously since then, they would win another one where I would continue to add the years as I go. But they've been stuck on 09. Let's see, this year might be the year. And obviously this shirt right here, New York Yankees, a simple shirt. And then this shirt I wanted to show right here. my two captains right here, Jalen Brunson and Aaron Judge. That's right, the captains of New York right here, pounding each other. This is good. I like the shirt. It's a very good looking shirt. It's my favorite. You got Judge on the left, Brunson on the right. So it's pretty good. Hopefully these two guys do something this year. Hopefully Judge brings this Yankees a World Series this year. Hopefully Brunson does the same with the Knicks. Let's see, guys. But overall, I'm looking forward. I'm very excited. Let me know what you guys think, what the Yankees are going to do this year. How many games they're going to win. How many home runs Judge hit. Do you think Trent Grisham's going to have a good year? Do you think Cody Bellinger's going to have a good year? Let me know. Comments below. I'm more than happy to look forward to reading it. And I look forward to having more conversation, more either debate or arguments or whatever, or even just having a regular conversation about Yankees. I want to collaborate with people who real Yankee fans, talk real Yankees throughout the whole season, and I look forward to doing that. All right, guys. So there you go. Don't forget the Yankees tonight. Let's see how they do this season. Take care, everybody.